I have 4 kids, but now none of them want to come home to see me. So I decided to cross the entire United States to go see my 4 children, just to ask one question.
You happy?
What do you mean?
You happy?
Yeah, of course I am.
Seeing my daughter smile so happily, I didn't look back. I left quietly. When facing my youngest son, I sensed something different.
And you're happy?
Happy? Yeah. I get paid to bang a big loud drum all day. Of course I'm happy.
In my youngest son's eyes, there was a barely noticeable guilt. And just like my eldest daughter, he hesitated briefly when answering.
Hey, I'm sorry that we couldn't spend more time together.
That's when I knew the kids were all lying, to find out why my children weren't happy. I invited everyone home for Thanksgiving reunion. I started preparing several days early. The usually frugal me was especially generous today.
I got a special here on the rum.
Now, forget the specials. I got the children visiting me this weekend from all over the country. Got them all around the same table, all 4 of them. Fine wine, expensive grilling equipment. I bought it all. But on Thanksgiving Eve, a sudden phone call crushed all my enthusiasm. It was my youngest son calling. He guiltily told me his work wasn't going well. He couldn't make it. I jokingly teased my son, said he'd miss out on the good wine. But when I checked my voicemail, I was completely disappointed. My 2 daughters, one because her child was sick, one because of a business trip. They even passed along word that my eldest son wasn't coming. My long-prepared reunion dinner left only me alone, since my wife passed away after the 4 kids attended the funeral. They never came home again. This huge house became a cold tomb, except for holidays. The kids hardly ever called me. But when my wife was alive, these children always had endless conversations with her. After countless hesitations, I decided to cross the entire United States myself, to find those pieces of family love I was about to lose, and also to figure out what exactly was the barrier between me and my children. Because of my work, I developed chronic pulmonary fibrosis. I can't fly, can't do intense exercise, or have big emotional swings. I need medication daily to stay alive. So this was an extremely dangerous journey on the train. I bragged about my successful children to everyone. My wrinkles were full of a father's pride before retirement. I was a worker coating electrical wires, 30 years. I coated at least 300,000 meters of wire, working early and late every day. But I never felt tired or bitter, because raising my children to success was the proudest thing in my life. My eldest son became a famous painter. My youngest son is now a conductor. My youngest daughter is a renowned dancer. My eldest daughter became a company executive. A person's whole life seems to be spent fighting for their children, willingly and without regret. I wanted to surprise my eldest son, but didn't expect to be shut out on the first stop, no matter how I pressed the apartment buzzer. No one answered. I thought my son was working overtime, but I waited on the steps for a long time. Still didn't see my son return. With no choice, I could only drag my luggage and leave dejectedly until I passed by an art gallery. I suddenly stopped. The familiar brushstrokes made my heart jump. Looking down further, sure enough, it had my eldest son's name.
David.
In a daze, I seemed to remember a conversation with my son from years ago.
What are you gonna do when you grow up, huh?
I want to be a painter and do my pictures.
Not a painter. Christ, painters paint walls and dogs pee on walls. You're gonna be an artist. Artists paint pictures that change people's lives. Or what are you gonna be?
An artist.
That's right, an artist. So you're gonna work hard?
Yes, Dad.
You're gonna make me proud?
I'm trying, Dad.
I turned my head again, looking at my son's painting. My heart was full of satisfaction and pride. I no longer felt any anxiety or loneliness.